Hey guys, in today's video we will discuss what a mechanical engineer does, the different specializations within this field and which path might not be worth pursuing. I'm Alex, a chartered mechanical engineer with over 15 years of experience in the oil and gas industry. I'm also a certified career coach for engineers. So my insights into this profession come from my field experience. First of all, mechanical engineer is a universe like IT or finance. Mechanical engineers are needed in almost every industry, including automotive, oil and gas, nuclear energy, renewable energy, and many others. Some people say you can easily switch industries within mechanical engineering. I disagree to some extent. For example, if you've spent 10 years as an automotive mechanical engineer, it's unlikely you seamlessly transition into the nuclear or oil and gas industries due to the specialized equipment and technologies involved. We will discuss which industries I recommend for your future, but first let's break down the stages of the mechanical engineer's work in any project. It all starts with the design phase, right? Which includes conceptual design, feasibility studies, etc. So this falls under the broad category of engineering design. Almost every structure or piece of equipment has mechanical components and the mechanical engineer is involved. So the first area where you might find your call is a design mechanical engineer. In the automotive industry, mechanical engineers design engines, car bodies, seats, etc. and so many other components. In the oil and gas industry, they design pumps, compressors, turbines, tanks, pipelines, heat exchangers, and so on. In short, design engineering involves using various software tools like AutoCAD, HiSys, ANSYS, and many others, and having a good knowledge on various standards. This is usually an office job with a standard 5-2 work schedule. Next, after making the project, it needs to be implemented. It's where construction mechanical engineer come in. Depending on the project scale, there may be other specialization among engineers responsible for pipelines, vessels, and rotating equipment like pumps, turbines, fans, etc. Very often this work has a rotational schedule, as the goal is always to complete the project as soon as possible. So this means people work at least 12 hours a day, often in a day and night shifts. So projects can be in remote locations, making them hard to reach, so camps are set up for all the workers. On large projects, thousands or even tens of thousands of people might live there for several years until the project is completed. Additionally, there is a role of the quality control mechanical engineer called QA/QC mechanical engineer, who ensures construction follows the design. Once the construction is complete, the project moves to the commissioning phase. Here, mechanical engineers prepare the equipment for operation. Depending on the project size, there may be different specializations. So one mechanical engineer might start the turbines, another pumps, the third the ventilation systems, and the fourth the pipelines. So this phase often reveals discrepancies and issues between the design and reality, leading to quick adjustments and fixes until everything works as designed.
Sending hundreds of resumes but not getting any response? Engineer-Now is a platform for creating resumes for engineers of all professions. The most crucial aspect of a technical specialist's resume is their professional skills. On the Engineer-Now platform, technical skills and competencies for almost all engineering professions have been manually selected, and you can add them to your resume with just one click. In today's world, most companies use AI algorithms to screen resumes, so even the format of your resume matters during the selection process. Engineer-Now uses formats tested over the years on hundreds of engineers. Use what truly works.
After everything is built and operational, it needs to be run and maintained. So this is where operation, maintenance, and repair mechanical engineers come in. There are again many specializations depending on the types of equipment involved, such as pumps, pipes, ventilation, vessels, valves, etc. So these engineers create maintenance plans, procure spare parts, conduct repairs, and troubleshoot various issues that arise during operation. So this work can involve both rotational schedule and standard 5-2. So we have 4 main areas of work, right, for mechanical engineers, which is design, construction, commissioning, and operation, maintenance, repair in one. Most of my career I has been in equipment maintenance, but recently I focused more on engineering work and occasionally on commissioning. So I have experience in all 4 areas. Now I will share which area I recommend. So definitely this is design and engineering, and here is why. Construction and commissioning are the hardest. So if you work in these areas, leave actually the comment if you agree. So first, construction has the highest rate of accidents and injuries. Why work in the field with so many risks, hazards, and a high chance of getting hurt or even killed? Second, it's often rotational work, meaning you might have to leave on site under less than ideal conditions. So I've discussed in another video why I don't recommend rotational work, so check this video out. Third, construction comes with so many problems like project discrepancies, design mistakes, lack of materials, tools, equipment, and skilled labor as well. And you must solve all these issues yourself on site. Commissioning isn't much better, as the responsibility for starting an equipment falls on you, and you don't want to break anything, right? Especially then dealing with multi-million-dollar equipment. This job requires constant site presence, regular hours, and frequent travel to various projects for unpredictable durations, which is tough for those with families. Operation, maintenance, and repair are not much better than construction and commissioning. So there are many types of mechanical engineers in this field as well, from office-based roles to those working offshore with 12 hours shifts, facing various risks and hazards. For example, when I worked on offshore platforms, I was exposed to hydrogen sulfide, which could have been fatal, right? So the romanticism of working at sea or in a desert or in the forest wears off quickly. So when I say design, actually, I don't mean sitting in an office drawing in AutoCAD all day, which can seem boring, right? So there are many specializations within design as well, especially in research and development, where you invent, design, and create new technologies and equipment. This work is often in R&D centers. Design work is typically office-based with regular hours, so you can spend the evenings and weekends with your family, and ideal setup for those with families, right? So it's much better than working in the middle of the nowhere in a desert, sea, or forest with plus 50 or minus 50 degrees Celsius. I also actually promised to tell you my recommendation on which industries are the best to work in. So generally, I think it's obvious that we need to look far ahead, above 20-30 years, to see how these industries will develop and where they will be in the future. It's very unlikely that the oil and gas industry or anything related to the diesel and petrol engines will be the favorites, right? I would focus on renewable energy, nuclear power, electric vehicles, and biomedical engineering. For more specific fields within mechanical engineering, I would pay attention to pumps and pipeline systems, as this equipment is used in almost every industry worldwide. Pumps and pipelines date back to ancient Egypt, and it's clear they will remain with us for many years because there is always a need to transport various liquids from point A to point B. So you could be a mechanical engineer specializing in designing pumps and pipelines. That's it. Bye bye. See you in the next video.